This video features time-lapse watercolor art painted in a notebook in time to the narration. First, we see the painted title, Drawing Connections, Haleakalā National Park. The page turns and we see the painting of two hikers walking through a bird-filled forest.
Take a moment and imagine walking through a forest on the Hawaiian Islands. Chances are you're picturing rays of sunshine streaming through a canopy of towering trees and illuminating the lush vegetation below. But what do you hear? Between gentle breezes and the rustling of leaves, you probably also imagine the beautiful songs of forest birds echoing all around you.
Cutouts of musical notes fade in and out over forest landscape.
In Hawaii, birds are the voice of the forest. Many of these species are endemic, meaning they are found only on the islands and nowhere else in the world. And some, like the kiwikiu or Maui parrotbills, are so rare they are found only on the eastern slopes of Haleakalā National Park. The unique assemblage of birds found in Hawaiian forests provide a distinctive ambiance of peace and tranquility. But today, a new sound threatens to silence the voice of the forest.
Colorful painted birds and forest fade out, and we see the painting of a sepia-toned ship bringing mosquitoes to an island and subsequently moving up in elevation.
Long before Western contact, Hawaii was mosquito-free. But in the early 1800s, during the height of the whaling industry, mosquitoes were accidentally introduced to the islands. The warm, humid environment of the lowlands and lack of natural predators allowed the bloodthirsty insects to thrive, becoming both a nuisance and vector of human and animal diseases. Fortunately, mosquitoes can't reproduce in the cooler temperatures of higher elevations. On Maui, the upper reaches of the Haleakalā volcano, for example, serve as a refuge for the forest birds found there. But like other national parks across the Pacific, Haleakalā is feeling the effects of climate change. As Maui experiences warmer temperatures, mosquitoes are expanding into high elevation forests. And as they do, they bring something else with them, avian malaria. The rare birds of Hawaii already face many threats, including the loss of important habitat and competition with introduced species. The spread of avian malaria adds yet another serious obstacle to the survival of our most imperiled forest birds. As scientists explore new methods to control mosquitoes, like sterilization through naturally occurring Wolbachia bacteria, park managers may have new opportunities to work with our local communities to better protect these last refuges for forest birds in the future.
We saw an agitated bird swarmed by mosquitoes and bacteria driving the mosquitoes away. The page turns and a collage of climate-friendly activities is painted.
And in the present, the actions we take every day can lessen our own contributions to the problem of climate change. Little things like planting native species, driving less, and shopping locally are all ways we can show respect for the land. And through buying sustainable products, switching from a meat to a plant-based diet, or making our homes as energy efficient as possible, each of us has the power to act on climate. After all, it is our kuleana, our responsibility, to take action and malama aina, or care for this land. As long as we're ready to embrace our kuleana to malama aina, there's still hope for our Hawaiian birds.
Music notes appear over a tropical forest.
What changes are you ready to make today to help protect the voice of Hawaii's forests for tomorrow?
A rainbow and sunset appear and a leafy picture frame is placed over top.
Can you picture it?
The words, "Can you picture it?" are drawn inside the picture frame with singing birds. Text credits appear in sequence inside the frame, thanking the various National Park Service employees and collaborators that worked on this project. Art, script, narration, editing, and bird audio.